Right, not a Halloween game, but it does have a Halloween event. I'm assuming you either saw or watched my previous video on Terra, so, I'm doing some quicker videos just so I have, the ability to catch up. Oh no, I'm getting text message. Anyway, I think I'll load into PSO2 just so I can show off the fact that the lobby changes. I don't think there's anyone actually running any of the PSO2 stuff anymore for Classic, aside from making sure the game doesn't fall apart, but because the lobby changes automatically through a series of pre-made seasonal lobbies. If you go to the, if you run into the ship and then go to the photo booth, I think you can actually see all of them. Oh, weird. Oh, okay, there are ghosts here. It's not as visible in the gate lobby, I guess. If you're wondering why I'm talking weird, it's because I broke one of my molars and I'm trying very hard not to bite the inside of my mouth because I bit myself a bit earlier and was bleeding a lot, and now my mouth feels weird. Okay, it's a lot more visible here. Hi, Fori, you walking traffic cone. Yeah, that's actually a mag you can get. You can see I have the Cat Witch one. Something I don't like about these ears that I'm using on my character is that you can see there's a slight shading difference between my hair and my ears. That's because the hair is from New Genesis, because this is actually modeled after Arcroyd's hair from fucking Melty Blood. I'm using it because I like it a lot. It's also an extremely rare hair type that I got during the event, so I think that's kind of cool. But it has dynamic lighting on it, and the ears are from Classic and do not. They do have physics, which is actually pretty cool. They're one of the only ear types in the game that actually move when your character moves, but they don't work in this lighting, so wait, shit. I forgot my Classic bar doesn't have. There we go. That works a bit better, doing the whole robot ears thing. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was showing off the fact that we're in the Halloween lobby. It's not my favorite. I like the one with the big cherry blossom tree in the center and the little bench you can sit on. The Sonic one's also pretty good. This doesn't really have much going for it other than the I like Halloween a lot. It's my favorite holiday, but it's very easy to make it look kind of tacky. This is fine, I guess. The music is weird. It's not Halloween music, it's from one of the other things, if I remember correctly. I think this music is in the PSP version of fucking, well, it's in Phantasy Star Portable, if I remember correctly. I have a copy of Portable. It's in my PSP pretty much all the time, unless I'm playing one of my other fucking things like, Peace Walker or something. People don't like Peace Walker. I like Peace Walker. Building Zeke and having it sing in Hatsune Miku's voice is cool. I know it's not actually Hatsune Miku, but it's very similar. It is a Vocaloid system. It actually is a Vocaloid system. They got Krypton to make one for the game. I like the fucking AI song from Peace Walker a lot. I wish it was available as a downloadable track. My mouth feels fucking swollen. I bit the shit out of the side of my mouth, and now it hurts a bunch. Oh, I guess the crossover with Guilty Princess is over. Wait, it can't be over. I fucking... Yeah, see, it's till November. What the fuck? Something I don't like. This is also November. Fucking the Nightmare Carnival and the Mech Revival are the two ones I actually want to fucking do stuff in, because there's shit in here that I actually want, but they're going away. This fucking visor's cool as shit. They're going away before November, but the other fucking things aren't. Like, look at that fucking emote. It's great. I want it. Anyway, they go away before the end of October, but the fucking one of the Halloween ones continues to be here. Man. Fucking Alio 2 is the place where everyone hangs out, by the way. Let me just check to see if I've sold anything, and then I will go do the Halloween thing. Nope. Damn it. I'm so broke. There's so many things I want to buy in the shop, but I don't have enough fucking money to buy them. Whatever. Limited time quest. I actually have a pretty massive problem with the way this limited time quest works. If you auto join a party in it, and then you get to the end of it, if a single person in your party goes back to the hub area, it drags everyone back to the hub area before you can get your fucking drops. It's insane. You can do the entire quest and get no reward from it if someone in your party decides they picked up everything they wanted and go back to the lobby early. I don't understand how New Genesis fucked this up, because Classic did it perfectly. Each person was in charge of their own fucking thing, and they could just go back to the fucking lobby whenever they wanted. You could have a person hanging out in the mission complete area for an hour if they wanted, while everyone else just hangs out in the lobby and does whatever. You can all, like, interact independent of each other in the game, even if you're in a party. Sort of. There are some instances in which... So anyway, the game will tell you to auto-party, because you'll get extra experience and shit. Don't fucking do it! Because you'll probably end up missing all your drops. I hate it, and it sucks, but, you know, whatever. Also, I should probably use, like, a thing. Did I use this already? I think I did. Maybe? I don't know, whatever. Up. Also, fuck it. I've got a bunch of those. What? There isn't even an urgent quest happening right now, is there? Also, yeah, the stamp system in this game is probably the best in any video game. And everything in this area is weak to light magic, so you can just kind of spam it. I like Tector because Tector plays the way that Gunner is supposed to play, where you just, like, hang out from a distance and shoot at people. You know? Except, unlike Gunner, Tector gets status effects that you can use to fucking, like, incapacitate the enemy temporarily. Although my character's kind of weak because I haven't been, like, catching up, you know? And making sure all my equipment is leveled. I've just been kind of doing the bare minimum so I qualify for the quests. Because, I'll be honest, I don't like New Genesis as much as I like Classic. It's missing a certain, like, flavor that the original game had, you know? Like, you can get your hype moments out of this, but, like, the bosses don't feel as good. Like, the combat feels responsive, but it's missing something, you know? And they are working on it over time. They recently added, like, the EX system, which is, like, more ways to get your fucking stuff back in combat so you don't have to spend as much time. Because you notice what I'm doing here is I'm hitting it with elemental effects, and then I'm, like, tabbing back to hit it with normal so I get my bar back, and then I fucking hit it with more of these, and then so on and so forth until the thing dies. It's just kind of like going back and forth. And there's not a lot of, like, variation there, and that's kind of what Tector is, you know? Granted, these aren't exactly, like, complicated enemies. I do like this character's fucking default attack being like a judgment cut. Yeah, okay, that one. Probably also doesn't help that, like, most of the enemies you're going to be encountering are pretty straightforward, you know? Like, these fucking limited time quests are usually not difficult so much as they are, like, just do them very quickly and kill the enemies as quickly as possible to get the maximum amount of points. Like, they basically exist so that you can get those quests that are, like, kill 1,000 enemies in 1 week, you know? Oh, shit. I say as I get incapacitated. To be fair, I am using my fucking Elite controller, the one with the busted bumper, so in order for me to actually use this light magic attack, I have to use the tiny back paddle, not the big back paddle, because the big back paddles are mapped to X and Y respectively. Because it has 4 paddles. There's 2 top ones and 2 bottom ones. The bottom ones are the bigger ones. Because X and Y, having them on the back is more useful generally. You know what I mean. The point is, my my wired controller, the one that I've been using most of the time, now is freaking out for some fucking reason, so I can't really use it reliably. So I've been using this one, and for games like Phantasy Star and Naraka and other games, this is not fantastic. Not being able to use the bumper makes, like, playing this game extremely difficult to, like, maneuver. It's kind of like a reverse claw grip, almost. I like that fucking hat. Nice. Yeah, and then it literally just spawns like a million fucking enemies on top of you like you got a PSC burst. This is clearly just so you can get, like, the required seasonal points, you know? See, like, you can see all of my fucking things popping off at the same time. It's like, I don't even have items left to buy with seasonal points. I've already gotten everything that you can get, basically. It does kind of suck, though, that, like, the holiday season in video games is, like, there aren't really any games that have, like, good Halloween events that are, like, super in-depth or have, like, a lot of stuff happening. PSO2's previous ones were pretty good. And this is an okay mission in terms of, like, just getting, like, pure reward. But it's not really interesting, and there isn't much happening in the game besides this and the raffle. And the raffle, like, the fucking scratch card raffle kind of sucks. Because there's nothing in it that I don't already have. And the paid one, I can't interact with because I don't have any spare money right now. And it goes away before my next fucking, like, budget increase. So what the hell? Like, I'm not gonna get to use it. It's just really annoying, because there are things I want in there, and my only option to get them now is going to be to get them off of the fucking black market. And that's always a pain in the ass, because it takes so many more fucking, like, you're going to be paying, like, 30 times the amount in Meseta than you would be just getting, like, a single scratch card and, like, winning it. Because my luck with those has actually been really solid. Ow. I Okay, I'm gonna kill this fucking thing. Yeah, I hate enemies that reverse your control scheme, and for some reason Halloween always brings out enemies that do that. Like, the reason I was moving so erratically a second ago is because it reversed my fucking control scheme. Super annoying. Ah, I need to fucking scratch my nose. I will say, when you do get a perfect dodge in this game, it is really satisfying. I know in fucking Classic, I had a ring that made it so that when you dodged, you got, fucking health back. I don't know if that exists now. They literally just added rings in a recent update. They didn't exist until, like, a couple weeks ago, which is fucking weird. But yeah, you can see, like, I like to play, like, support characters. Like fucking healer, or like, I guess Tector is technically a buff managing character, but that's more of like, I guess, not force, I don't know. The way the classes play in Classic versus like Modern isn't quite the same, which is a little annoying. I'm also not 100% certain how the new EX skills work. I'm using Blitz, and it said, like, after you use a focus art, or a photon art, fucking 3 times, it'll, like, do a thing where you press it and then hold it to extend the combo, but I'm just holding down the fucking button, you know? So I'm not really sure what it means by that. I guess that, maybe? But yeah, I played, like, Tector and fucking... Or, sorry, I played Gunner and Ranger and everything. And, like, when New Genesis first came out, I was super disappointed because fucking Gunner and Ranger aren't as good as they were in Classic. They both feel like they're half of one class, and that sucks, you know? And they replaced the AIS system with, these, like, war robot things. They're alright. They're very fire and forget, you know? Like, they look cool, but it never really feels like you're doing as much as you should be with them, you know? What is happening? Cool. I forgot this had a giant fuck-off cannon. This is very, Infinite Stratus compared to most mechs, where you see my character is kind of just floating in the center of it while all the parts orbit around her. Like, that's a very striking design, even if it makes absolutely no fucking sense. You know? It is cool you can use it whenever you want now, though, as opposed to it being mission restricted, where it had to be an AIS mission, you know? Or maybe you'd get, like, you'd have the ability to get put in one later during a mission. Like, I remember the fight against the Yamato in Classic, or the fucking space battles they would occasionally have. I do wish PSO2 just straight up had a fighter craft for those space battles. Because the AIS is an awkward, clunky robot. This definitely feels better, even if it's less maneuverable. Because the AIS would maneuver in 3D space. This operates on the ground like a normal character. It's basically just an alternate moveset for your character with like a super weapon. It's not actually as useful against bosses though as the game likes to think it is. It's way more useful against regular enemies. You can also only use it for like fucking 3 minutes, which kind of sucks. But you know, whatever, I guess. Ow. Ow. Are you targeting me? It mostly worked. But anyway, this is the part where, because you have to get your things from this, if a fucking party member just walks onto that platform, you instantly, like, lose access to all of this shit. It sucks. Anyway. Now to throw everything into the material storage. And, like, yeah, granted, you're not going to get anything that's really useful the vast majority of the time, but also, I hate that those sell for, like, literally no money at all. Yeah. But sometimes you do get something good, and when you do, it sucks that the fucking your party members can just let you, like, refuse to let you actually grab your fucking items, you know? Also, if you don't step on that actual platform, it doesn't count the quest as completed, which sucks. Hi, Recursion. That guy never fucking leaves. He's there every single time. Like, I've come back, like, every single day for like weeks on end, and he'll always be there. He has a clock above his head to let you know what time it is. Ah, Cabadon. Like, I fucking see most of these people, you know, whatever. They're either hanging out here or in Rotem. Some of them you'll see in the, in Classic whenever they're doing stuff, but for the most part, they're hanging out here. They treat this area like it's a chat room. Yeah, but I have, like, what? Nearly 200,000 fucking... Like, the only thing on here that I actually, like, would want is the fucking, well, I guess arms refiners, but the fucking, Mars updaters. Those are, like, the only things I would want. Because the Mars is the robot thing I was using earlier. I kind of want to go check to see if there's anyone hanging out in Rotem. I'm just curious. Granted, it's kind of early in the day, so it's possible that some of the people I'm thinking of just aren't on yet. But... block transfer... Oh, they're in Kavaris this time. Okay. Yeah, fuck it, I'll check out Kavaris. I haven't been there in a while. I used to hang out in the Kavaris lobby a lot. I would just sit at the top of the camp on that little fucking, like, flagpole thing. It was really good if you wanted to take screenshots. Because, as you can probably see from my fucking, screenshot thing, I take a lot of fucking screenshots. I can't help it. You put a fucking screenshot thing on my goddamn, thing, and I'll take screenshots, man. Is there anyone I know here? Oh, I hung out with Noblesse once. Fucking... Ah, Albedo. They hang out in the fucking PSO2 lobby a bunch sometimes. Fucking... That's mostly it, though. I've seen these people around. Oh, Bubonic, yeah, they hang out in the PSO2 lobby a lot. By the rightmost fucking, personal terminals in the gate room. Okay, so some familiar faces. Celine, also. That's cool. Oh, if there's an urgent quest going, I'll do that, too. Fuck it. Why not? Mining defense. This one is... Because this is the new one, right? Yeah. You can tell it's new because it gives you a fucking Halloween ticket reward. Have I done this one? I guess I haven't. Okay. It says I don't have a reward for doing it, so I guess I'll do it. Oh yeah, I've seen Ekalo also. Man. But you can see from how varied everyone's outfits are. Like, this game has... Oh yeah, Zetsu, because they're always dressed like Rouge. This game has more fucking customization options than I think any other game I can think of. I love how swamped the fucking personal shop keeper is, just all the time. Also, any of you, if you fucking buy my shit, I know I'm charging absurd prices for most of it, but, like, buy it. The reason why I'm charging absurd prices for some of these things is because, like, I checked, literally this is the only one of this item on the fucking marketplace, so I'll charge whatever the fuck I want for it. But also because I'm just on, because I'm on the fence about whether or not to keep some of these items, so I'm like, oh, if I'm gonna sell it rather than keep it, I might as well get the maximum amount of money I should be able to get for it. But a lot of these I'm actually charging lower than the fucking asking price on, fucking the marketplace. Like this, I know is at least $1 million under the next person. Some of these I'm charging, like, way less than they're actually, like, listed for, too. But, like, a couple of the items I'm selling in my personal shop here, both in this one and in Classic, I'm the only person selling some of those items. But mostly I just want money because there's things I want to buy in my fucking shop. So, you know, buy my merch. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to get into this one. Damn. Yeah, fuck it. This one's probably the one that's going to have the most people going for it, I'm guessing. Really? And it's all ship matchmaking. It shouldn't matter that I'm hanging out in Kavaris. I don't think it should anyway. I know them too. Yeah, okay, there we go. I was wondering, you know. You've been working out? Oh, or is grinding for rings gonna be the thing again? Yeah, I should do my fucking scratches. Wait, you can't open those while you're fucking matchmaking, can you? Ugh. Did everyone leave? There we go. That took a minute. I think this one I can do a fucking multi-party for. Oh, there's a classic fucking outfit I haven't seen in a while. Whoosh. This one's also pretty standard. It's mostly kill enemies until you get to the boss at the end of the fucking canyon. And not really much else other than that. There's no, like, complications or anything. It's not like fucking PSO2 Classic, where, like, the other day, the fucking raid boss that fucking showed up was the final boss of the game, the fucking Primordial Darkness. A boss that can just instant kill you regardless of what difficulty you're playing on. And if you're not playing with a party, that just ends the mission, which sucks. Because it's like, I can do that boss fine, but occasionally a misinput will put you in the wrong spot and the mission just ends instantly, you know? I should probably be playing as my other fucking... Because these guys are all weak to, And then... The fact that this is a fucking wand is hilarious to me. It's not a sword, it's a fucking wand. I already got it. Yeah, this game has a weird fucking thing where, like, whenever you do missions that have jobber enemies in it, like, you run up to go fight the jobbers, and then they're all dead by the time you get there. It's fucking weird. Oh. Yeah, you have to build up your Mars by hitting enemies, and then you can pull it out. But in these types of missions, by the time you actually get to use it, pretty much everything is going to be dead. So you only end up using it for, like, the last 5% fucking of the final boss's health in the mission, which is a bit stupid. Also, the cutscenes in New Genesis just straight up suck compared to the cutscenes in Classic. You can tell the cutscenes in Classic, people were, like, really fucking going for it in terms of, like personality. The cutscenes look good. There's definitely a lot more to them. They're a lot more creative. And in this one, it's just the camera zooms in on an enemy. Maybe you do some scripted animations. That's kind of it. And that sucks, you know? I do really like your character fucking using the wand. Fucking, like, the wand will sometimes fly out of their hand while they're doing it. It's pretty fun. It reminds me a lot of the way the weapons work in Nier. Wait, this weak to fire? Weird. Oh, they're still fighting. Wow! That was fairly extreme. Oh, shit. I love those big moves. It sucks that they were, like, restricted to the Tector class in the original game. Now there's, like, I think a version of them for each of the, different class types that's, like, an equivalent. I don't remember these things doing that much damage. Yeah. Man.
Success.
I still don't know what Phantasy Star's obsession with cubes is. Why did I move into that? I literally fought this thing earlier. You know what I should do? Is I should turn on this, do that, and then do this, and then just let my character auto-track onto the enemy and dodge every fucking attack. Because that wand ability is fucking stupid in that it just auto-targets your character onto them, and as long as you hold down the attack button while it's active, they'll dodge every single attack the enemy does. And I remember when I spent, like, fucking, I want to say, like, I don't know, 2 hours fighting a fucking dread boss in the fucking Stia region. And then, like, at the last second, got an internet disconnect. God, that was so fucking annoying. And I was doing it solo. There we go. Yeah, you don't have to actually pick up the drops for bosses like these, so it's fine. And you don't normally have to in general for fucking bosses in New Genesis. It's just the limited time ones that are unique like that. And then, yeah, nothing else here worth taking. You can set up auto sell commands for anything that's like worth less than like what you're currently carrying, but I'm lazy, so my storage is also filled with garbage I don't need. I need to take some time and just clear out all of my storage, but that would be like a whole day's work, so Oh, I know that. Isn't that fucking... Yeah. That fucking cape. Oh, hey, there's 2B. Man, it feels like you play Phantasy Star with, like, just the same fucking, like, 30 people, you know? And that's probably because I'm just playing in America, but still. Back to Alio 2. Magnification mode. Alright. Interesting. I don't really have a hard time reading any of the things in here, but, you know. Apparently you're supposed to be able to hold the start button to open the map, but that just opens, like, the secondary menu for me, so I don't know what... Maybe if you hold two buttons at the same time? Nope, that just opens the chat. Well, I don't know. We'll never know. It is kind of funny seeing the characters pop in like that. Like, is it a tiny anime girl or a giant fucking robot? But yeah, like I was saying, the fucking Halloween scratch, it's all just fucking items from the goddamn mission pass. It's so lame. Wow, 10 star gems. Incredible. And it's not like the star gem fucking thing is that much better, but at least it's stuff I don't have yet, you know? And you get like 11 of them, which is kind of cool. Like, there's some stuff in there that's worth getting. Shark. I've seen some creative fucking costumes, like, over the years. It's always good for a laugh, if nothing else. I want to pet the shark. Wow. Oh well. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna record next. I guess I'll have to figure that out.